Hi, it's Mohammed Amin Blari again. Regarding the following question, what is the importance of other states in intervening in conflicts in order to resolve them? Well, apparently, when two states are in a conflict or in war or in disagreement, obviously they reach a level where there is no further concessions they can make to each other, and that's why there is a deadlock in which they are stuck and which they cannot overcome. Here comes the role of other state third parties in intervening, not in a way to influence internal affairs of a certain country, but in order to bring a template, a resolution template for those countries in order to agree upon and to follow. Third parties can be international organisms such as the United Nations, the African Union, or the Arab League, for example, in the case of the Western Sahara conflict, or they can be other states such as well-renowned neutral states such as Nordic countries, for example, Norway or Sweden. In the case of Western Sahara, Morocco is not leaving Western Sahara since the country has so many economic and financial and geostrategic interests in the region, and the Polisario cannot accept a autonomy or a referendum where Morocco is sure to win, regardless of the means it reaches such a result. So here we see that both parties are not kind of reaching a certain agreement because they are not ready to make concessions to each other. The intervention of the UN, for example, the UN has proved to be kind of useless in the conflict since it couldn't bring both parties into agreeing into a certain resolution template. But for other countries who are kind of neutral, who have several relationships, political or economic, with both countries, that would be of a great benefit for the resolution of the conflict. Maybe according to Morocco, maybe pushing Morocco to accept, to be more lenient in the resolution of the conflict, securing some financial, economic interests in the region, and maybe bringing the Polisario to accept certain rights from Morocco in the Western Sahara. So it's kind of difficult to state easily and make bullet points in which both parties are going to agree, but certain countries have reached this policy. The Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia, when they brought Algerian and the Moroccan policymakers together in order to push them to discuss and make them aware of the benefit of resolving such a conflict. Regarding the interests, I'm pretty sure there is no country who will intervene unless he has the secure interest in the region. Maybe political partnership, geostrategic influence, or even economic benefits.
Extending the hand of friendship, French President Nicolas Sarkozy joins Britain's David Cameron in Libya. They are the first foreign leaders to visit Tripoli since the fall of Muammar Gaddafi's regime.
Well, I'm delighted to be here to show support for the National Transitional Council for all they're doing in Libya. There's still more work to be done, there's still a long way to go, but I think to show international support for the NTC, for Chairman Jalil, Prime Minister Jibril and what they're doing, I think it's important to be here. Britain played a role which I'm very proud of, but in the end this was what the Libyans did themselves, and I wanted to come and congratulate them and work out how we can help next as they rebuild their country.
Good day for you?
A very good day for us. We are very proud to be here. It's very important.
And what is the future of Libya?
Democracy, peace, and reconciliation.
Libya's interim Prime Minister, Mahmoud Jibril, took his visitors to a hospital in the capital, where they were given a warm welcome by staff. During the visit, both leaders pledged to help evacuate some of those wounded in the fighting. Lily Grimes, Reuters.
For example, if there is a country who will mediate between Morocco and Western Sahara, and which will bring up a template in which Western Sahara gets its independence, obviously Western Sahara will be more open to bring up economic partnership or contracts with that certain country. So here we are kind of making a dilemma in between the benefits of resolving the conflict but also the concessions party these parties have to make to the intervening third party states.